What's up, guys? It's Isaac here. Basically, I have two stories for you guys. They're both kind of crazy, I guess. They're both about basketball, and they both have to do with my basketball games. So, without further ado, let's just get right into the stories. I had a basketball game this one Saturday during the last school year. My mom drove me to my coach's house because she had to go somewhere else, and I'm not used to that, so that already kind of threw me off. So my coach drove me up to the game, and he had to drop me off because he was coaching another game and he was going to have another coach there, but it's fine. I knew the other coach super well. So he dropped me off, and I'm basically waiting for everybody to show up. And I was there an hour early. I was there for probably 40 minutes before someone showed up. We had one person show up with about 5 minutes before the game. So that was three people. And then we had another person show up right before. So we started playing 4-on-5. And this other team is actually really good, and my team wasn't great. We only had 4 players, so we were kind of screwed basically. So we were losing by a lot in that game. We got crushed. We had another player show up about 10 minutes into the game, and he shows up, and so we start playing a lot better. We're still getting absolutely destroyed. So my friend is playing defense, right, and he's shuffling his feet, getting in front of him, playing pretty good defense. He gets a foul called on him for a blocking foul, and I mean, it could have been called a blocking foul or it could have been a charge, but he knocked him over, and the ref called it a blocking foul. So my coach was already kind of pissed about that. Not really pissed, but he didn't get super mad about it. The very next play, we had the ball. He's driving it in from the corner and gets totally knocked over mid shot, like slaps his arm and makes him fall to the ground. Everybody in the entire crowd saw it, and it was kind of scary too because he got hurt. And then my coach goes up to the ref and says, "What the heck?" Because they didn't call anything. They were this close to each other, and they were just yelling at each other for probably 5 minutes. It was pretty scary. I've never had anything happen like, and everybody in the crowd was like, "What the heck is going on?" They tee him up. They gave him a technical foul, which I mean, kind of deserved it. So they make him sit on the chair on the bench because if you get a technical and your coach had to sit down in the chair. So about another 2 minutes pass. There's like barely any time left in the game. We're playing trash. So basically, there's 2 minutes left in the game. He like stands up again because he was getting into it, and he didn't do it on purpose. Like he wasn't trying to stand up and like get in trouble. The ref yells at him, tells him to sit down. So he sits down. He already has one technical foul, and if you don't know how it works, you need two to get ejected from the game. So he stands up, and then the ref tells him to sit down. So he sits down and pulls his chair closer to the court, and he's like right next to the line, and the ref is like, "That's it." Gives him his second technical foul, and he gets ejected as a coach. At that point, it was just pretty funny. Like I was kind of scared before, not scared, but I just was like confused. Like that's never happened before to me. And he gets ejected, and he's like, "Sorry guys," and he apologizes to everybody, but they're like, "No, you're totally fine. I think what you did there was great." And we just laugh about it now every once in a while because now he's a coach at my high school instead of a club coach. So yeah, I see him all the time, and we just joke about it. So yeah, that was the first story. That was pretty crazy. So basically, the second story is probably even crazier. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about crazier, but this one definitely was worse. So my friend was on a bantam team. If you don't know what that means, you don't really have to worry about it. It was a basketball team, and he's a grade lower than me, so I can't play on his team. But I just go to support him and watch his games. So I went to one of his games, and yeah, I was watching, getting hyped because they were really close the entire game, just going back and forth. There was this one kid that was really good on the other team, and yeah, they were just going back and forth. My friend hit a lot of 3-pointers. He had 6 threes, which is pretty crazy. So with a minute left in the game, they were down by 3 points, and my friend shoots a three, misses it really badly, and then they get the rebound. So if you don't know, you don't want the other team just to be able to dribble the ball out and let the game finish. So you have to foul them so they can shoot free throws. But this guy's going full speed, and my friend just puts his arm out and grabs him, kind of. Doesn't mean to tackle him, but he basically tackles him to the ground. And so they both get up, and the kid just swings at him, punches him in the nose. So he goes up and shoves him. So the refs of this game are total idiots, and they didn't see the punch, and they tossed my friend out of the game. They ejected him, and they ended up losing because of that. It was crazy. We ended up arguing after the game about it with the refs, and those refs were idiots. Those refs are actually teachers at my school, so whenever I see them, like, it's pretty funny because they like look at me weird. They would have won the game if he didn't get ejected, which was too bad. Yeah, so that was a pretty crazy night. That's it for this video, guys. If you liked it, please give it a like and comment what's your favorite sport. And you guys have a great day. See you guys later. Peace out. Bye. I don't know why I did this for peace out, but okay.